New York, October 9th, 2025. Jungkook of BTS once again became the center of attention in the fashion world after making a stunning appearance at New York Fashion Week 2025. The global superstar graced the Calvin Klein runway event held in one of Manhattan's most iconic venues. Dressed in Calvin Klein's signature black denim set and a simple white shirt, Jungkook exuded an effortlessly cool aura that captivated fans and the press worldwide. His attendance wasn't just as a guest. Jungkook officially confirmed the continuation of his partnership with Calvin Klein as their global brand ambassador. Calvin Klein isn't just a brand to me, it's a part of my journey, Jungkook shared in an exclusive backstage interview. We trust each other, and we've grown together. This appearance also marked Jungkook's first major public event after completing his military service, making it a significant moment both for the fashion industry and BTS fans worldwide. Jungkook's relationship with Calvin Klein didn't just start overnight. Since being officially announced as global ambassador in March 2023, their partnership has been one of the most talked about collaborations in the fashion world. Over the past 2 years, Jungkook and Calvin Klein have launched several international fashion campaigns, from spring and summer collections to special edition pieces. Each campaign has broken records in digital engagement and sales. Many analysts say Jungkook has elevated Calvin Klein's image to new heights. When Jungkook wears something, millions of people around the world want to wear it too, said one Calvin Klein representative. More than just a face of the brand, Jungkook has also been actively involved in the creative process. In his interview, he revealed that some designs in their latest campaign came from direct discussions between him and Calvin Klein's design team. "They don't just put clothes on me, they listen to my ideas. That means a lot to me," Jungkook said. The moment news broke that Jungkook appeared at NYFW, social media exploded. Hashtags like #JungkookXCalvinKlein and #JungkookNYFW 2025 instantly climbed to the top of trending lists on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Army from around the world shared videos and photos of Jungkook on the runway, showing how his presence dominated the entire room. Major fashion media such as Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, and GQ praised his aura and star power. Jungkook didn't just attend, he owned the runway, Vogue wrote. "In fashion, there are models, and then there's Jungkook," added GQ. Netizens even compared his impact to the so-called Lisa effect and Jennie effect, referring to the massive global influence of K-pop idols on the fashion industry. During a short backstage interview, Jungkook openly spoke for the first time about his connection with Calvin Klein. "They've treated me incredibly well from the very beginning," he said with a warm smile. "For me, Calvin Klein isn't just about clothes or photos. They listen to my ideas, support my self-expression, and make me feel comfortable being myself." He also shared how this collaboration allowed him to explore a bolder, more mature side of himself. "I'm not just a singer. I also want to express myself through fashion. Fashion is my second language." This statement resonated deeply with fans, who see Jungkook not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global fashion icon standing shoulder to shoulder with top international celebrities. Calvin Klein's partnership with Jungkook is part of its strategy to expand its Asian market and strengthen its global youth appeal. According to Fashion Business Weekly, after Jungkook was announced as global ambassador in 2023, Calvin Klein's sales skyrocketed across Asia, especially in South Korea, Japan, and Indonesia, and the growth has continued through 2025. Jungkook is a cultural phenomenon, not just a celebrity, said an analyst from the Seoul Fashion Institute. Many brands tried to work with K-pop idols, but only a few create synergy like this. The Calvin Klein x Jungkook campaign is considered one of the most successful collaborations in the brand's history. While still known as a BTS member, Jungkook has built a strong personal identity as a solo artist and fashion icon. He follows in the footsteps of fellow members like Jimin, Suga, and RM, who are also active in individual projects. Following this fashion week, rumors are swirling that Jungkook might launch his own capsule collection with Calvin Klein, a major step that would elevate him from ambassador to official collaborator. There's also growing speculation that Jungkook will attend Paris and Milan Fashion Weeks later in 2025. Calvin Klein's show at New York Fashion Week was nothing short of spectacular. The runway featured Calvin Klein's iconic, minimalist, monochrome aesthetic. The moment Jungkook emerged from backstage, the audience, which included Hollywood stars and top fashion journalists, burst into excited cheers. Camera flashes filled the room as Jungkook walked with calm confidence, his signature soft smile lighting up the stage. Even some professional models admitted they felt positively intimidated by his presence. He has an aura that makes every eye follow him, one model told Harper's Bazaar. Fans across Southeast Asia, including Indonesia, joined the excitement online. Many organized watch parties to live stream Jungkook's NYFW appearance. Local fan bases flooded timelines with photos, clips, and edits, capturing every second of his presence at the show. Some even stayed up all night just to witness his big return to the fashion scene. Seeing Jungkook again after military service feels like a dream, wrote one Indonesian army on X. He's shining brighter than ever. For Jungkook, appearing at New York Fashion Week is more than just a glamorous event. It's a symbol of a new chapter in his career. He's no longer just a young idol, but a mature artist with global influence across multiple industries, including fashion. Fashion is how I express who I am, even when I'm not singing, Jungkook shared. This moment reinforces his status as one of the most powerful Korean celebrities in the international fashion scene. Jungkook has proven himself to be more than just a talented performer. He is a global icon capable of impacting industries beyond music. His relationship with Calvin Klein isn't just a commercial deal. It's a mutually empowering collaboration between a legendary fashion house and one of the brightest stars in the world. With his spectacular appearance at New York Fashion Week 2025, Jungkook reminded the world why he's called the Golden Maknae, not only of BTS, but of the global stage. When Jungkook first became Calvin Klein's ambassador in 2023, no one could have predicted the scale of his influence on the fashion world. Within just 24 hours of the campaign launch, Calvin Klein's social media gained millions of new followers, and their website traffic spiked to record-breaking levels. Unlike typical celebrity collaborations, Jungkook's campaigns felt personal, raw, and bold. His minimalist yet powerful imagery stood out, and every photoshoot became a cultural moment. Fashion critics praised the way Jungkook merged the classic American brand identity with modern K-pop charisma, creating a fresh and youthful vibe. This is not just an endorsement, fashion analyst Michael Carter told Business of Fashion. It's a perfect example of how K-pop can reshape global branding. One of the biggest reasons Jungkook's partnership with Calvin Klein works so well is authenticity. Jungkook has always been known for his natural charm and down-to-earth personality. When he wears Calvin Klein, it doesn't feel like an act. It feels like him. Fans notice this authenticity. In interviews and live streams, Jungkook often wears Calvin Klein casually, not just during official shoots. This creates a sense of real connection between him, the brand, and the audience. When Jungkook wears Calvin Klein at home, it's not marketing, it's lifestyle, wrote a fan in a viral thread on X. That's why people trust his image. Brands have often struggled to create this kind of genuine connection, but Calvin Klein found their perfect match in Jungkook. The economic ripple effect caused by Jungkook's partnership is undeniable. According to market reports released in September 2025, Calvin Klein saw a 43% increase in online sales in Asia and a 25% global revenue growth since 2023. Jungkook's campaigns were directly linked to a massive surge in sales of denim jeans, white t-shirts, and outerwear. These items became bestsellers in markets like Korea, Japan, Indonesia, Thailand, and the US. Every time Jungkook's campaign drops, our site traffic doubles, said a Calvin Klein marketing executive. The demand is insane. We sometimes sell out in minutes. This phenomenon is now being referred to in the fashion industry as the Jungkook effect.